this computer. That's what we're going to do. People come in. Okay, everybody, welcome to the Team Onward sales Zoom meeting. We have a lot to go over tonight, so whether you're joining us live, lower, okay, let's do this. Thank you, Becky. Well, you want to see my pretty face? Is that what you're saying? That is such a joke. Okay, there we go. Is that better, Becky? Yay, nay? Everything in between? Man, now I don't want to center me. This camera is going to be, that got to be better. Okay, good. Thank you. Sorry, sometimes I just do this, so see if y'all are paying attention. It's all good. So join, whether you're here live. If you're here live, you're the lucky people, because the people who show up live are the people that, you know, do their homework, send me an email, you get entered for the raffle. So what I'm going to do before we start talking about the products, and then we're going to talk about making President's Club, like I said, a lot to cover. In order to be entered in the raffle, you are going to have to email me, molly7720@gmail.com. You're going to say, Molly, I was on the call tonight. That's what you're going to say. I was on the Zoom tonight, Molly. I want to be entered in the raffle, and I'm going to share something with you called Avon dollars. And if you want that, you're going to have to put, and I want the Avon dollar flyer, Molly. I want that. So when we talk about it, you can decide whether it's something that you want, okay? We're going to keep everybody on mute so we can just keep going with this. Let me show you first what's up for raffle, because we're going to make everybody who watching this wish they had been up for the raffle and they had been on here live. If you're joining us on the replay, hey, it's cool too. You can't make every call. I get it. You got families, you got jobs, you got work, you got a whole lot of stuff. But when you do, it always serves to be part of the raffle. Sometimes I'm lucky enough that Avon sends me enough stuff like last time to send everybody something from the sales meeting. I have not gotten my meeting in the box yet, so I have had to do this myself. So we have some things. The first thing I'm going to be raffling off is, of course, the Skin So Soft Body Butter. Right now online, this has been so popular, you can't even get this. It will probably restock, but right now you can't. And I just happen to have a bottle of it I would like to give away. The other thing I'm going to be giving away, remember this from campaign 7, the Spring into Colors. I have every single one of them. I have the neutral. I have the red. I have the, I think the other one's pink. Yeah, and they have not been open. I'm awesome like that. They haven't been open, but I have taken them out of the original little protection package. So 3 of these. We're going to have 1 red, 1 pink, 1 neutral. I'm going to be raffling these off too. And then probably what you would consider the top thing to be raffle is I forgot I had this from a previous campaign. Here is an awesome makeup bag, zipper makeup bag, that is not only an awesome bag, but it is full of product. Let's see what is in the bag. Hold on, I forget. Oh, wow. The new Ultimate Supreme $50 product coming here, okay? That's in there. Let's see what else is on here. The Ultimate Day and Nighttime, the small mini jars, 1 of each is in this package. Also, a bottle of the Rare Pearls is in here. Also, man, I didn't know I was going to need my glasses for all this. Seriously? Come on now, don't make me look old. Also, the Quad Mocha Latte, the Quad eyeshadow is in here. Hold on now, I know you think I'm done. I'm not done. And we have the, let's see, which one is this? This is the Super Extend Nourishing Mascara in black. That is in here. And then we have a lipstick in here that is in Berry Sangria color. So there you go. There's the color right there. You can see that. So whoever is picked for this has got probably, if I had to call it, you probably have about $100 worth of products retail in this bag, not including the bag. So if you were here live, you're going to be entered into the raffle. So that's awesome. I was so glad I found this. I try to have a couple of little things plus a couple of big things, because I want you guys to be able to make some money. So what's cool is, you know what? If you get this in the raffle, then you know what? You can sell those products separately. You can turn a customer on to something. No matter what you make on it, you make it 100% because it didn't cost you nothing to get it from me. So I'm going to throw these little buggers right down here to make room for what's coming, okay? So that is, oh, also, we're going to talk about these, but I'm going to give one of these away. Have you guys seen these in the What's New? I'm going to be raffling one, maybe two if I feel nice, maybe two, which have the awesome samples, but we're going to talk about that. But I have a few of those, so we're going to be sending a few of those out too. Okay, wow, I got a lot of bags on my desk. I could suffocate myself if I put my face on my desk. Okay, let's jump right into it. So we are definitely recording, yes, so all the crazies can watch me afterwards. So let's talk about what's coming. We're talking about Campaign 8. Campaign 7 is a great book where we're seeing right now what it has to offer. Avon keeps getting better and better and better. You see here in the background, I got to tell you right now, I am my own best customer. I have a problem. I admit it. Hi, I'm Molly, and I'm a What's New addict, and I can't quit buying for myself. So when I don't figure out why I don't have no money left, it's because Avon's got so much great stuff that is what's happening. My tail is absolutely buying everything. But you know what? I've been in it 14 years, and I'm making a whole lot of money, so I can afford this right now. But I got to tell you, if I were a year in, I'd be like, oh, Lord, I got to choose. Oh, Lord, I got to choose. What am I going to choose? What am I going to choose? And I have to tell you, it's all been great. I'm looking at the tops. We're gonna talk about these. We're going to talk about the sweaters. We're going to talk about the fact that the mark sizes are for larger than a 12. Thank you, Avon. Jesus been talking to them. We can wear them. Sharon, you hear me, girl? My hands are in the air, okay? That's right, girl. I got it. All right. I have been screaming about this for years. You need to stop it. You need to help us look sexy. What's wrong with you? So now they're getting it, which is really, really cool. So the first thing that we're going to look at, of course, look, guys, we don't have the time for me to pull these out and try to demonstrate. But what I did is I really thought, can I be honest? I thought I was going to buy these, and I thought, I know there's going to be something I'm not going to like, and I'm going to be like, I want to send it back, because that happens. Just not for me. Don't like it. I tried every one of these bad boys on, and there ain't nothing going back. I'm going to be broke. I'm just telling you, I'm going to be broke. And do not follow your leader, okay? Do not follow your leader. Do not be broke. Take your time. Get things one at a time, make the money, and then reward yourself. That's what we say. But these are great. You know, this top here, I love. It's got an awesome lining. Everything is light. Everything is airy. Everything is hip. Everything is now. But what's great about our line is you can pair it with anything else. The jewelry can be switched and mixed and paired with it. The pants that they are selling, the capris they're selling, everything can be mixed and matched. And like, I don't know about y'all, but you see this sweater back here? This sweater with the cherries? It has a purse and it has a pair of shoes that match it. Now, I got to be honest, my big feet will not fit in those shoes, but I bought the bag and I bought the sweater and I am going to rock it. Let's just be honest. I'm going to rock it because they're amazing. They're amazing. The top, I don't even know if you can see it, but this, have you all seen the Michelle tops? Watch everything fall over on me. Oh my gosh. When they just bought this out in red, and red is one of my favorite colors, so I have to tell you, like, I have it in the orangey color and I have it in the dark blue, and I loved it as soon as I got it. And then they bought, and I'm like, could you bring it out in 4 more colors, like pink? Because I'm that girl that when I find something I like, if you have it in 8 colors, I'm gonna own them all. Just so you know, I'm gonna own them all. That's just me. So I love these. I love, this is like a nightshirt. This is the Mark line. And by the way, have you noticed the labels? I love the fact that it says Mark, it's ours, and it says Signature Avon Collection. Booyah, eat that, Macy's. That's what I have to say about that. Just awesome that they've got our labels and everything. We are up and coming and rising. And if you're not sharing this, I need to know what's wrong with you people not sharing this stuff, because it is awesome. So you have the top here that is The Kristen Peasant top, I have to tell you, it's nice. It's got these little, it's got a little tie here where you can bring it up higher. You can show a little cleavage if you want to. It's like whatever it is that you want to do. That is $34.99. It is absolutely amazing. And then they have the, oh, this is what I wanted to show you. I do have a couple of pieces of jewelry to show you, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not giving them up, okay? I'm not giving it up. It's that simple. So the first thing I want to show you is, of course, the fabulous floral, the floral collection. And look at this. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this. I was so impressed by this. I love their long ones. But this thing is amazing. It has the little black flowers. It has the red flowers. It is, I mean, it's like over your head. I don't got to figure out, I know you can't see it on here, but I got to tell you, it's amazing. But this is what I like. Look at the earrings that come with it. Hold on, let me get these bad boys to go right. Look at these earrings that come with it. They match perfectly. They dangle, which is amazing. They're absolutely gorgeous. The necklace on this, starting out, the necklace is $14.99. The linear earrings are $9.99. You could wear it with anything that's up here. I think this is the thing that amazes me the most. You could wear it with anything that's in there. Hey, Julie, thanks for joining us. So you've got the necklace, you got the earring set. Absolutely love that. Okay, so let me take you to the next thing. The tops we talked about. You know what I like about this top? The striped tops, and then this top here. I love the Michelle boat necks. Do you know why? They're only $19.99 a piece for the customer. Okay, I got 25% off because I was a President's Club member. Okay, that was reason enough for me to buy it. I am an addict. I told you. Hi, I'm Molly. I'm a What's New addict. You know, I am. And I have to tell you, I'd like to tell you it's getting better. It's not. It's getting worse, but it's all good. Okay, now look at this. I love this. Have you seen the new purses? They have one coming out in white and blue for the Seaside collection. This one is red. This is what I love. This middle part here, it's a zipper. You can put stuff in there like that time you can't find your wallet. Speaking of wallet, the wallets that they've made to go with it. We're going to talk about that too. But oh my gosh, but I love this. I think it's classy. I love the fact that it has a bottom. I just took this out of the bag, so of course it's not going to cooperate with me right now. But once you put stuff in it, look how thick the bottom is. I love that because nothing worse than a purse that you set down on the floor and all it wants to do is fall over. Ain't nothing fun about that, just saying. So this doesn't. It also has a side zipper to put stuff in. It also has two pockets in the other side. It has a magnetic clasp there. Absolutely love this. This purse is $39.99. I'm telling you, worth every stinking penny. Cannot wait to put all my like bathroom sink and stuff in there that I carry with me because I really think it's going to hold it. It's going to be awesome. So that is pretty awesome. And then here we have the wallet I told you about. This wallet, which is $19.99. And I got to tell you, I'm very picky about wallets. It, of course, unzips. And then here, it's got a little change thing right here. Plenty of things for your credit cards. If you got more than that, we got a problem, right? You know what I'm talking about. I got a problem. We won't talk about it. Okay. And then we have over here places for your dollars. But I love the fact that if you wanted to carry it as a wristlet, you absolutely can. But if you want to detach this and just put it in as a wallet, which is what I plan on doing, I love the fact that I can do that. And these are mix and match. Look, I could put the blue in, red, white, and blue with my red, or the white and blue purse that they have. You could put the red one or the blue one in there. So I love this, and I love that I am now happy with a wallet. I've been looking for one forever. If you could see my last one, Jesus, take the wheel. You think I didn't make no money the way my wallet looks. Okay, so of course the cardigan sweaters, which you can wear with tops. You can wear it by itself buttoned up. You can pull those sleeves up a little bit. You can leave them down. Love them, $29.99 a piece. Love them, love them, love them. Okay, and these. I thought these were a little hip. I got to tell you, these are the triple ball earrings. Guys, look at these earrings. I love these. I feel like I'm doing the 70s. I mean, I could like have my little fringe dress and I could like be, you know, we could be rocking it and having a good time at Rep Fest. You know what I'm saying? Everybody team onward. Wear your ball necklaces. Look, it's just, it's fun. And what I like is it's fun jewelry. It's conversation jewelry. If somebody sees you wearing these in the grocery store, can I be honest? First thing they're gonna say is, "Girl, where'd you get them earrings?" Oh, let me show. I'm an Avon representative. It's Avon. You have a representative? You don't. This was meant to be. It's meant to be. I got a brochure right here. Matter of fact, it's on page 34. 34. Matter of fact, why don't I take a little information from you? I can just put this in right now for you. I will get this order in for you. Oh, you're not ready yet? Let me give you my e-store. Let me have your name and number. I'm going to get back to you. You can place it. Look, if you're not wearing it, if you're not showing it, how are they going to know unless they break into your house and look at what you have? You've got to, I can't go up and talk to anybody. But if they come up to you, the conversation will be started. So I'm sorry, I have to show these again. And you know what? I was going to be a really good upline, and I was going to like maybe raffle them away. And I said, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be greedy and I'm gonna be jealous. I'm gonna keep these because I like them. Okay, here's another wild pair. Oh, hold on. Let me take a look at the chat real quick. Yeah, Janae, they are super cute. Let me see here. Love, Jessica, I hear you. I hear you. This stuff is absolutely amazing. So how about these? How about, let me look again at what these are called. I think these are called the statement earrings. They are, look at these earrings here. Let me bring them close first. Look at these bad boys. I put these on the other night in the Avon Rep group. I'm going to tell you right now, there ain't no way if you have the cherry sweater, the cherry purse I'm going to show you, the red earrings and the red purse, people are going to love you. They're going to want to know where you got it. And they're going to think you're a fashionista, you a diva or something because, my gosh, she's matching. Everything she's got on is matching, but yet what they're not aware of yet is our whole line matches because that's what they were going for. And these are great. Oh, and did I forget to tell you, I have 2 pairs of these that I'll be raffling off too. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that. So somebody will be getting a pair of these too. So yes, I got those. So, okay, hold on. We're going to go. We're going to keep. Okay, here it is. This is one of my, look, cluck. Look at this bag. Look at this bag to go with I can't fit the shoes. That's okay. Look at this. Nothing says I'm in a good mood than cherries. I'm telling you, nothing says you're in a good mood. I love this. I love the fact that it has a strap for those, whether you want to wear it around, wear it on your shoulder. You can also do it as a handbag. The inside, you have oh, by the way, it doesn't sit open. It zips, okay? It's got a zipper. It zips. But it has 2 side pockets. It has also a zipper for anything small that you have. It is large. It is roomy. Again, remember what I said about so it doesn't fall down? This bad boy ain't falling down, okay? Absolutely amazing. I love this. And this bag is going to be the satchel, $29.99. You kidding me? $29.99, and I can wear cherries once a week at least. If I told Michael Senchak he need to be having size 12 shoes for me. For me, I have a size 12 foot. I mean, come on, this big body on a size 10, 8 shoe. What's he talking about? So we're going to talk more for him. But guys, seriously, just fun stuff, stylish stuff. Absolutely love it. Let's see if I have anything else here. I'm looking on my desk and all. I think, oh, okay, let me talk about one more thing. Hold on. Again, you know I'm very passionate about this, the A-Box. The A-Box. Now, let me tell you what's cool about this. You see all this stuff I just showed you? $29.99, $19.99, whatever it may be. 2 products, boom, $10. What are they getting? You have to get excited about this. I am like, oh my, I took my energy pill. Can you tell? I took my energy pill 2 hours ago. I am excited about this. So, hold on, let's open it up. I love the box. Isn't it just pretty? It's just pretty, and I think people don't know. Again, Easter's coming. Think gifts. The people who say, My daughter says she's on a diet. She doesn't want candy. What am I going to get her? You need to say, you know, you just spent $43 with me for that beautiful apple set I just turned you on to, you know? And then you're going to get the fresh picks. And what is that? You have the big and false mascara, you have nail color, you have glazewear, you have eyeliner, you have a small rare gold set here. And as I see it, it's a $42 value. They spend $40 or more with you, $10 you're getting $42 worth of products. They don't know if you don't tell them. If you get one and you show them, come on, guys. You can take a picture of it and text it to them. If you have it to say, look what's coming. Do you need a gift for Easter? That person in your office, your mother, your sister, your brother's girlfriend, you don't know what to get them, what they like. This has got a little bit of everything in it. But sometimes we have to help our customers think about all this, okay? So love this. I'm going to talk just briefly about this, and then we're going to get into President's Club and the presentation, okay? So here we're looking at these. I absolutely love these. These are available to all representatives. They're called sampler packages. Now, you all hear me say all the time about having something for maybe that first-time customer, and they spend $30 with you. You know, maybe. So, you know, if you buy one of these, it's $6 to you, okay? But I bought 10 of these, $4.80. $4.80 a piece is what it is. For what? Let's see here. Let's see what they're getting. Oh, they're getting like, this is all more than a sample, by the way. The Skin So Soft, Soft and Sensual Lotion, which I'm so glad they've started making them in these containers. How awesome is that? They are also getting in a new Ultimate Night Mini. Yeah, absolutely awesome here. They're also getting the new Power Serum, which, yes, it's more than one use in here. Do you just see what Avon did? Okay, and the final thing is a lipstick, okay? Here's a lipstick that they're getting, okay? Do you realize that everything Avon put in this sample box is, or packet, is a repeat product? It's a repeat product. It is a product that even if they like one product in the sampler, they will repeat and buy a full size from you. And that is what we call repeat business, residual sales. They keep coming back to you over and over and over again. I love this. I love this. I love this. Every time Avon offers these, I'll be buying them. And by the way, you never know. You may do really, really well in your sales, and I may just recognize you and not tell anybody, and you may get one of these in the mail from me. You just never know, because when I'm feeling like, you know, nice, sometimes it happens, nice, it happens. You get one of these or something, or maybe you'll get some baked goodies with it. I might send you, oh yeah, now you get excited. Forget the product, you go get excited about the baked goodies. Oh my gosh, you crazy people. So anyways, we have those, okay. I know we like ran through products, but you know what? I don't have to tell you what's great, because all you gotta do is pick up your what's new. Your what's new. Look, guys, I haven't seen the 12 yet. I just saw Brenda and Amy, I think, chatting a little bit. Let me look here. I'll be in trouble in the C12 demo. I want it all, Amy says. Janae says she loves me, but that's because today is Monday. She doesn't love me on Tuesdays or Thursdays. She loves me on Monday.
You are so full of it.
Brenda says fave color is red. Brenda, I'm with you. It's like the brighter the red, the happier I am. Jessica's like, I'm loving this stuff. I absolutely get it. And so much, Julie says so much also to go with the Savannah Bloom and the next collection coming. That is Avon's plan. That's what I love. It's not like, oh, well, Savannah Bloom is gone. That selection's gone. So what are we going to do now? No. They can take pieces from that selection, that wardrobe, and you can mix and match everything from the pants to the shirts to the jewelry. It wasn't like one of those things that was a coincidence. They meant to do that, because now when you know a customer has bought the statement red earrings and you say to them, oh, wow, look, this will go so well with this, you know, or you might want to get the awesome little ball earrings, because that'll go with it too. See, that would be me. I'd be trying to make the next sale. That would be me. So, oh, Brenda, really? 11, 12 slippers and C12. Just saying, I'm excited, okay? That's really, really great. I love that. I did not know that that was happening, but that is fabulous, fabulous. I love it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen here with you, okay? So if for some reason you can't see this, I need you to let me know. Can everybody see this with a nod of the head? Yeah, we can see this. Okay, so this is just basically a welcome. We've been through that. You know who I am, or you wouldn't be on here, I'm assuming, so it's all good. I need to tell you, though, I have to give props where prompts are due. A lot of you may not know who Lisa Monoson is. Lisa Monoson is a top leader. She is also, she's been in Avon 20, 25, 26 years, long time. Fabulous at making YouTube videos, fabulous at sharing like products. She has a group that's called Campaign Connections, I believe. Am I wrong with that, guys? I think that's what it is. She is the most giving person, and I was looking at one of her YouTubes and I said to her, you know, I'm a person who believes that if there's a YouTube video that gets it done, if there's a letter that gets it done, I am not the person who wants to recreate. If it works, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's my thing. And I said to her, I see some things I want to tweak, but would you share your PowerPoint with me on making President's Club? And of course she said, absolutely. Anything I can do to help. So I love this because the things I'm going to share with you, it's not exactly like hers, but I've been able to take this and say, this is what I think is important. So if you're not following her, you need to subscribe to her YouTube. She's pretty wonderful. We're gonna get right into this. So what's President's Club and what are the benefits, okay? President's Club has many levels, okay? First level, of course, is what we now call President's Club. What does that mean? What do you have to do to make President's Club? What that means is you have to have $10,000 or more in award sales between campaign 1 and campaign 26 of 2018. Now, let me clear something up here. Let's say you don't make President's Club until campaign 22 by some chance. Well, guess what? Once you make President's Club in 2018, you get President's Club for the entire next year. So you're like, well, Molly, what good does it do me if I make it in campaign 26? What good does it do you? All of 2019, you are going to be President's Club. Yes, do you have to make it in that year in order to have it in 2020? Absolutely. But the key is to make it as soon as you can in this year. Okay, well, Molly, let's say I sell $10,000 worth of Avon. What am I getting for that? Well, you know how when you started as a representative, for all those who started in the last 2 years, and when you were under the Kickstart program and you could earn 40% on your products, especially the first campaign, no matter what your order was, you will be guaranteed 40% on all the products except fashion and home. That's right. Everything you'll be 40%. Even if you had an off campaign and your order happened to be $189, you're going to make 40% on that because you are a President's Club member. So if something happens, life's been difficult, you didn't get the books out you wanted to, you're going to be guaranteed 40%. Now, for home and fashion right now, not being President's Club, you're earning 20% on products. But when you make President's Club or above, you are 25% on all those fixed earnings. You may say, well, Molly, that's only 5%. Let me be clear. Do you see everything that's here that was back behind me? All the stuff that we're showing as far as fashion and the stuff that they have, like the yard decorations and everything for outside. When you're making an extra 5% on all that stuff, that can make a huge, 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 huge difference, okay? So hold on here. Then we have Honor Society. What's Honor Society? Well, to be real honest, Honor Society is $20,000. $20,000. Oh, Molly, I couldn't do that. $20,000. I'm just trying to think about 10,000. Well, there's a lot of you on here who have been President's Club, but you've never leveled up to the next level. Now, there's other things that you get too. Let's be honest here. Let me go back just a little bit. Let's go back here. Instead of just the 40 and the 25%, you can order up to 3 demos. You know how right now you get one? So you got the red sweater, the white sweater, and the cherry sweater. But you're only allowed to order one because you're not President's Club. But if you were President's Club, you could order all 3 of those bad boys if you wanted to. So President's Club and above does earn you some extra special stuff. You can have 3 demos of each thing in the What's New if you make President's Club. You get an invitation to the President's Recognition Division Gala event. So right now, you're going to start getting, for anybody who makes President's Club, you're going to start hearing, oh, this is President's Club, that's great. And right now under awards and recognition on your Avon.com, there is a listing of every state and where they're having all of this at. And you can actually attend that and they will celebrate you. You will get birthday and holiday messages. You will get a special toll-free number to call in when you have problems, not just the regular toll-free number, but another number. Advanced brochure program, I believe they are getting rid of that, so we're going to ixnay that. We're not going to talk about that right now. The congratulatory invoice message. Yes, you're going to get all kinds of congratulations from Avon. They are going to celebrate you. Representatives receive 400 points for achieving this level, and they can choose to redeem them for the Miss Albee Award, which you see, you'll get the Miss Albee statue, or you can just bank those points and you can choose. There's like over 3,000 different things you can get from the Reward Headquarters catalog, which is again is under rewards and recognition. You'll receive an exclusive bundle at the PRP event when you go. Will they just send it to you? No, they won't. You got to attend. But I got to tell you, it's nice to go somewhere and be celebrated. You can dress up a little bit. You see your name up there on the big screen and lights. And can I be clear? President's Club and above is 10%. You are in the top 10% of the company if you make President's Club. I hear a lot of people say, oh, I'm just President's Club. There's no such thing as just President's Club. When you make President's Club or above, what's really cool about that is you know that you are in the top 10% in the nation for sales. Okay, let's see here. Let me see. What do we got here? Why is that doing that? Just stop it, chat. Let's see what we've got to say here. Oh, yeah, Sharon, thank you for reminding me. They just started that this year. Now you get a special President's Club black card. OMG. It has your name on it. You receive it in the mail. It tells you what your title is. You turn it over. It tells you what all your benefits are. But here's what's really great that we just found out. If you're going to Rep Fest, and if you're not, I don't know why they're not. Can I just say Rascal Flatts? Rascal Flatts is giving us a private concert if you go to Rep Fest in Columbus, Ohio. But having that President's Club card is going to get you into things like the expo sooner before anybody else who goes who's not President's Club. It's going to get you to the head of the line with stuff. And my understanding is it's going to get you a whole lot more than that. They're just releasing it a little at a time. So I think that's pretty awesome. Now here you're going to see we have Honor Society. We just talked about sales of $20,000. A Rose Circle, sales of $35,000. Now here, guys, is where Honor Society, you can also bring a guest to the President's Club Gala with you. President's Club, you got to go by yourself, but you're going to meet a lot of awesome people, which is really, really cool. But if you're Honor Society, you get to bring a guest. Now, if you're Rose Circle, how about this? You are going to get 45% guaranteed earnings. 45 and 25 on the fixed earning. And again, think 40%. an extra 5%. Think about the times you've made 30, 35%. Can you imagine making an extra 10 to 20% on what you're making now? And everybody says, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I want to tell you, I was that person too. The highest I've been is Rose Circle. The highest that I have ever sold has been $52,000 worth of Avon a year. And let me tell you, it is a lot of Avon. It is a lot of delivery. Hardly any of it was e-sales. But I got to tell you, it paid my bills. It paid bills that I could not pay without it. It is doable. You just have to get out there and you have to find the customers. Okay, let's see what we got in chat here. Okay, it's good. Haven't gotten your card yet. No idea how to check on it. May need to send up my channel. Yeah, Brenda, let me know. They're saying that anybody just to call into CIC, and they're also sending them out in bundles so that you know. I don't know how they're doing it, but there's a lot of people who haven't, and we were told they weren't sending them all out together. So hopefully you'll get it very soon. There's David H. McConnell, $65,000. Look at this. Order up to 15 demos. Okay, can we just say then? I would really have a problem then. Y'all would have to commit me or something. You have to like send me in for special counseling. President's Council, $110,000. And I'm telling you, there are people out there doing it, but they're doing a little bit of everything. They have helpers. We're going to go over this. They have small businesses that they attend to. They have basket growing events they go to. They do county fairs. They are like getting it done on every level, but it can be done. And then the top one, President's Inner Circle, $220,000 in sales. Now, 50% earning, 50%. You don't see that nowhere else. I mean, think about it. But when you hit certain levels, you are 50% earnings. Think about it. Can you imagine making 50% on everything except home and fashion? Can you just imagine that kind of money in your pocket? And by the way, that doesn't happen overnight. That is a long, long business. And look, I love President's Club. When I started this, I was just turning 41. And it was okay. I would deliver to everybody. I have 400 customers. I didn't have a lot of e-store customers then. It was very new to us. But as my business went on, I realized that leadership was my gig, and that's what I liked. I liked inspiring people, and I liked training people, and I liked coaching people, and I liked mentoring, and I like to find out what people's goals are and give them ways to meet them. That's what I do. That's what I like. So for me, as long as I'm somewhere in between President's Club and Rose Circle, last 2 years I've been Honor Society. So don't let anybody tell you you can't be in leadership and you can't be a top seller. Yes, you can. Because I am nobody special, and I am doing it, and I have done it every single year, almost 14 years. I have been in some way from the start date. Why? Because I was broke, and I was a hot mess, and I had to sell Avon, and I had to get it done. That's why. Hi, Jesse, you're getting your Cheetos. Don't even say it, because I'm seeing Janae look, and I know what that look is all about, probably. No, yeah, okay, whatever. You tell him he's getting his Cheetos. Just hush up. Okay, let's get back to this. So what are some of the great practices to help you reach President's Club and above? Okay, let's talk about it. Whoever's jumping on, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please make sure that your phones are muted so we don't get a lot of feedback. Thank you so much. Okay, number one thing. Share with everyone, everywhere, and keep the mentality that says, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. Come on, people. It's that simple. You got to quit. Okay. Why is it okay for you to say no, but it's not okay for somebody to tell you no? Okay, you're walking through the mall. You walking through the store, you walking through the strip mall, and somebody say to you, oh, hey, come on over here. Want you to smell this perfume. Why don't you come in? Here's a coupon. We're going to give you 25%. And you say, oh, wow, thank you so much, but I don't have time. Not going to be able to do that, but thank you anyways. But no. Do you see those people falling on the ground like in a ball, like, oh my God, they told me no. You got to stop that. That's not what happens. And what happens is somebody tells you no or doesn't pick up on what you're doing, and you just think the world's come to an end. It has not. It is not. You are not going to get everybody. You're always going to get more no's than you get yeses. That is how it is. And if mama and daddy always told you yes, there's a problem. We will talk about that later, but there's a problem with that. It's not yes all the time. It's just not. But your mentality has got to be, well, Molly, I'm scared. I don't want to say anything. Molly, I just, I don't really I don't know how to start a conversation. Well, let me tell you, as long as you stay there, you're never going to be President's Club. As long as you stay there, you're never going to excel and even think about having a team, because you've got to be able to talk about what you love. And look, there may be some things about Avon that you don't love. I shared earlier in our new rep training that I've never been able to find a perfume that I could absolutely wear that Avon produces. Very, very sensitive, gives me headaches. I've tried everything. But you know what? I'm okay with that, because I said what I need to do is educate myself on the perfumes, what presents what smell, whether it be oriental scent or musk scent or a floral scent or whatever it is. I've got to educate myself to know that when a customer is looking for something, I know the names, I know what they present, just like the skincare. Now, skincare, I found a love for skincare. I love Avon skincare. I love their makeup. I am fascinated by their jewelry. And now this year, I absolutely am having a love affair with their clothing line. So I don't know what it is that you like, and I can't tell you what that is, but you must find something that you love and be able to share. There is nothing like seeing somebody say, my husband's hands, it's just horrible. He works in water, and it's just his hands are cracking and they're dry and they're rough and they're horrible. And for you to pay attention to it, but know what silicone glove will do. To know what it will do and be able to say, oh, hey, I wanted to private message you. I read about what your husband was going through, and let me tell you, I've got a product that I think will help that. Education is amazing in not just this business, but any business. Hearing no is part of it every single day. You cannot be afraid of it. When somebody says no, you need to say, okay, I'm still here. And number two, I must be closer to my yes now, because that's one less no that I have to hear. I know you hear it all the time, but it's just never a truer statement. You cannot be worried about the no. So let's talk about finding some customers. Share with everyone. We just said that. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. Let me ask you. You have a customer. You have a customer who loves what it is that you're doing for them, but you cannot expect the customer to order every single campaign. That's not going to happen every single campaign. You'll have some who do, but what about asking for referrals? Let's be for real. Hey, let me ask you, if I gave you a couple of extra brochures, I know that you work in the office building. Would you be willing to share those brochures with people you work on? I'll tell you, I'm looking for helpers all the time. And the way that I know you love Avon, you could actually earn some free Avon from me. Suddenly, whoop, the ears will perk up and they'll be like, what do you mean I can earn? Molly, I don't want to sell. I don't want to be a representative, Molly. That's not what I want. Well, no, I understand that, Linda. But what happened is you've bought me an order from Giovanna and Julie in the past, but that's really great. They placed an order, but you could be getting something for that if you were to share, collect the money. I can deliver the orders to you. Well, what is it that I can get? Well, in my business, Let me see here. Let me take this off share 1 second, guys. Hold on. Stop share. In my business, they get Avon dollars. That's what they get. What are Avon dollars, Molly? I don't understand. What are Avon dollars? Avon dollars are this. It's for anybody that I have who takes their brochures into the office, wherever they're going, to the hospital, share it with their family. They have no interest in being a rep, no matter how much I work it. They got no interest in it. But they'll share the books. They'll collect the order. And they will actually, I deliver all the orders to that person. They collect the money. I call them with the amounts. They give me the money. I give them the orders. And I have a lady who brings me no less than $110, $125 in order, not including her order, every campaign. So she makes 10% in Avon dollars. So what's that mean? If she makes $11 with me for bringing me $110 worth of orders that I wouldn't have otherwise, then she's going to get $11 off of her next order that she places with me, and we apply it. She gives this to me just like it's cash. I don't keep track of this. I tell them, when I give you this, this is yours. If you lose it, it's a done deal, baby. I don't keep track of this. I give it to you and you use it like cash. The only stipulation is the orders that they bring me, they must be $10 or more, because my Avon dollars start at $1 reimbursement. If you want this flyer, which all you have to do is just get the flyer, print it off, it's not personalized, then when you email me for your homework that you were on the call, you're going to say, hey, Molly, could you please send me that Avon dollars? Because think about the person in your family who buys Avon from you, and they work at a lawyer's office, they work at a doctor's office, they work in a hospital, they're a nurse, they work at a Walmart, and they're sitting there on the lunch break, and they're like, hey, take a look at the book. I know you like Avon. If you do, get it through me, and I'll get the order for you. I have a great Avon representative. That's what happens. So that's one thing that I'm offering you tonight. Let me share this screen again. Hold on. Okay, there it is. All right. So referrals. Share your brochures and your material. You may even want to give them a few samples to share. So someone who starts this way will become regular helpers, and some will become great reps on your team. I have had many people who were helpers or who were great customers. I always tell my customers who spend $80, $90, do you know, if you were an Avon rep, what you would have saved on this order? Let me show you what you would have saved if you would just open up your own Avon account, become a representative. And when I show them, a lot of times they're like, yeah, and I'm like, you're already bringing me 3 or 4 orders. You could make the money off of that and get your discount off of it. Are you kidding? And sometimes it's a win-win. You've just got to be okay with what they want. So sometimes that happens. Let's see here, post flyers. You can post flyers anywhere. Make flyers, apartments, laundromats, social media. We don't got to worry about that so much. Are you linked up with the Avon social with Scott Kramer and the Multi-Brains? If you're not, what are you waiting for? Go to youravon.com, click the Avon social, and start using that on your social media. They've got everything there. How to share life, how to share business, how to share certain products, how to link it to your store, the whole 9 yards. That's how I started years ago. I was a customer. That's right. Julie Paulson is she's an absolute example of that, 100%. So post flyers. And by the way, are you in the Onward No Matter What group? I've got all kinds of flyers in there. I need to start putting them in Team Onward. Haven't really had a chance to do that. But you can make up your own flyers. Come on. Come on, need Avon? Call me at this number. You can put them up. They have community boards and some of the grocery stores now. How about taking a business card and putting it up there? You've got to share your business everywhere. Leave catalogs in places like repair shops. When you go to Jiffy Lube to get your oil change, you're like, oh no, Molly, it's guys theirs. Well, number one, we sell deodorant, we sell cologne, but have you noticed it's mostly women coming in getting their oil changed? If you're just setting those couple of brochures out out, you know what? Somebody's going to pick it up. They're going to take it home. So there are all different places in your everyday journey that you can leave brochures to help get more sales. Wear a button, wear a name tag. You know, every now and then, you know, with my business booster bundle, you get a button that says Avon on it. I can't always tell you what it's going to say, but it says Avon on it. And you can find buttons. You can find a name tag. Go to Town and Country. They make name. Again, do you have Avon tattooed on your head? Because if you don't, how are they going to know? Do you have signs on your car? There are all these things that you can do. There are fundraisers. You can go into private schools. There are cheerleading squads, churches, all different ways. Every time somebody has a fundraiser, it leaves you with more customers in the end that will probably keep dealing with you after that. Let your bank know, where's your deposit come from? Every time that I am up there making a deposit, that young lady up there is like, you got a new Avon book? You got that? She only ordered from me once so far. Got a new Avon book? They know. Share it with them. Look, if they don't want a book, they're going to go, no, I'm sorry. I have an Avon Rep, or no, I'm not interested. It's okay. That just made you stronger and got you closer to your next yes. Hang a brochure or a flyer in a bathroom stall in a public restaurant. I have done this from, you know, I used to work at Target, guys, years ago, part-time when I was doing Avon. And there would be 5 stalls, and I would pick 2 stalls. And a lot of people, you know, I would never put anything on the counters in there because it's always wet, and it's always nasty, and nobody wants it. But I would take brochures with my information on them. I would put a label on the front that said, "Take me, I'm free." And I would hang it on the back of the door. So if they came in to clean the stalls or whatever, guess what? They weren't seeing it. They were cleaning everything. But unless you went in and you closed the door, they went to hang their purse. And they're like, oh, I would ask somebody. I have this thing whenever somebody calls and orders for me, I say, oh, can I ask you, where did you find my brochure? And the lady would say, well, I was in Target the other day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I know where she found it. She found it in the bathroom. It's awesome. I know where she found it. It's cool. And now I'm getting an order. Does it work all the time? No. But when I go to airports, I leave brochures places. When I go to the doctors, I leave brochures. No, that's not hand-to-hand combat because that's handing it to somebody. But you have a 10% chance of picking up a new client that is really looking for an Avon brochure, or maybe they're not looking for an Avon Rep, but they see something like those awesome earrings or the shoes or the purse that they want. And they will call you because they found your brochure, yours, not somebody else's, yours. But guess what? That's never going to happen if your brochure is not there. So you have to get them out there. Tell everyone you work with. Do your neighbors know, or are you the silent Avon lady? Now I got to tell you. As you can tell, there is not much silent about me. What I will tell you is I was not always this way. 14 years ago, I had no self-confidence. I felt like, I laugh now and say I was a hot mess, but I really was. I had lost my home. I was living in the basement of my brother's home, thankfully. They were coming to repossess my car. I didn't have the money for signs or anything. I started Avon because I needed something else, and I didn't think I was good at anything. It was just that simple. But what I knew very quickly was nobody knew what I did unless I told them what I did, or in some way I shared it. And at first, I was scared to share it. I shared it in ways like tossing brochures in driveways. I graduated to the one-on-one talking to people. I did put not an expensive sign, but a sign on my vehicle that just said, need an Avon Rep, with my phone number on it. And I didn't have my e-store or anything on it then. But I wore an Avon shirt or a button all the time. The things that I could do that if people could read, they knew what I did. Eventually, the confidence came where when I learned the product and I learned what was there, I was more than willing to talk and to go up and talk to people and say, hey, I'd love to share an Avon brochure with you. If you don't have an Avon representative, I'd love to be your person. Could I get your name and number? And eventually the no's did not bother me because at first they did. I will tell you, I was like you. I wanted to fall down in a ball. I didn't because then people would have thought there's something wrong with me, but I wanted to. But the more I did it, the more I got out of that comfort zone and the more my business grew a little at a time consistently. So these things help. Give yourself a goal. I need to ask you, do you have a goal? Do you have a goal that you're going to give out your business cards or your brochures daily? Hey, I don't mean once a campaign. I read consistently. I gave out 25 brochures today. Okay. Did you get any names and numbers? Do you remember who you gave them to? What did you do the other 13 days? Just saying. You have to have a plan that if you want to get to President's Club, you've got to know, maybe it's talking to 3 people every day, the power of 3, and just 5 days a week. I'm not telling you that you have to work on your weekends or your 2 days off. But can you imagine if you talk to 3 different people 5 days a week and you talk to 15 people? I cannot imagine if you truly talk to somebody that somewhere in all of that you're not going to walk away with the customer. It just doesn't really happen. But if you're like, yeah, I did, but when you really think back, you did it one day, and because you got to know all 3 times, you're like, well, I'm going to skip Tuesday because I've got to recover. Let me try it Wednesday. And then maybe you talk to one person on Wednesday. No, I think I'll do social media the next 2 days. Guys, you gotta, if you really want this business to work, you gotta want it. You gotta own it. You got to get out there and do the actions, because even though we have a fabulous team, our team does almost $2 million a year. This does not work for you unless you work it. You've got to get out of your comfort zone. How about partnering with a restaurant or a business to sponsor a drawing? You know how you see the little boxes and everything? Look, I see Avon reps do that too. Hey, fill this out, answer the questions. I do it at vendor events where, county fairs, things like that. Fill out these questions, and then we're going to draw for somebody, and maybe you'll get a $50 bundle or a $25 bundle, whatever you're willing to put aside. All of these things are ideas of what you can do. People say garage sales. This I thought was great. I left this in here. This was Lisa Monoson's thing. Give the person doing the garage sale our popcorn bags to use for free at their yard sale to bag up what people buy at the yard sales. I thought, this is genius. In return, for the free Avon bags, ask them if you could pass out flyers or flyers in the book, slip them in the bag. And then, Lisa even had the idea of take a label or a stamp and put it on the bag too. The bag says Avon. You have a friend who's going to have a yard sale, going to have a garage sale. Say, hey, you know what? 50 bags. What's it costing me? A couple of bucks. I want to put a brochure in there. Will you put their stuff in here? I will provide you the bags. You don't got to go buy bags. I thought this is genius. But what about events? Tailgating. What's tailgating? You know what? We used to do tailgating all the time when I first started. We would go to a place where maybe it was a deserted place where there used to be a store or something, and we would put up a sign that said free Avon samples, and we would have brochures, and we would have a few lip balms, and we would talk to people, and if they filled out that form, that questionnaire, they would be entered for whatever we had that day. Brenda Lloyd did a whole lot of this when she first became an Avon representative with me. She had a really small town that she still lives in, but she would go to other towns and she would do this. And she didn't go do it all day. She went and did it for a few hours, and she gained a customer base of what now puts her over the top of being a top seller in this company. So again, wear the products. We talked about it. Host your parties. Look at all the stuff that we have now. You could have, rather, maybe it's a manicure party. Maybe it's a pedicure party where, no, not that you got to give everybody a pedicure, because I'm not messing with everybody's nasty feet. Let's be honest, it's not going to happen. But What about the footworks? What about the fact that you have 6 different nail polishes there that you show them what they can use? Do it with your girlfriends. Do it with a bottle of wine. Forget the kids. Let's do it with the ladies in our life and share some wine and make your own. Look, forget those expensive pedicures. Baby, let me give you something, make your feet feel good. We can all have some wine and we can all sit there and figure out exactly what that lavender extra strength lotion is all about. The problem is we get so business minded in this, we forget that it can be fun. We forget that it can be uplifting. We forget that we have so many products. We could have a makeup party. We could say, look, I've got 5 quads sitting out here. Let's all try it. Let's just do our best makeup. You get some dollar store mirrors, you put them out, and then everybody votes, and like who has the best makeup at the end. I mean, it's just fun. It's just friends and people getting together. But then your brochures are out there, and if they really find something they like, guess what? You just gained some customers. Think about it. You have a raffle sitting there, again, a basket of footworks with a couple of nail polishes that might have cost you $10, but it's $25 worth of product. And if they fill out that questionnaire and are there, how amazing is that? That now they're so excited that somebody won that, and you celebrate it on social media. You celebrate it to everybody who was there. You make a little Facebook party about it so you can talk about what happened at the party, what happened, who won the raffle. People start saying, when are you going to do this again? I'm telling you, this stuff works, but it doesn't work without you working it. Everything I'm giving you, it all has a what if. Let's see what we got here. We got a few chats. Janae gained a customer when I used to work at McDonald's. There we go. Absolutely. Just did that at the movie theater. Janae says yesterday, picked 5 doors consistently in action. That's exactly right, Janae. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Lupe, for sharing that. Increase your customers. Which actions will become a part of your plan to increase your customers? How, are you going to ask your current customers for referrals? But here's the key. Call back to get the order. Do not expect your customers to remember to do this. This is your job. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Let me tell you something. I got 15 million ways to follow up, but I can tell you if I have an off campaign, it's not because of my customers. It's because I didn't do my job. Because I didn't follow up with the ones I find out. Do they want to be text? Do they rather have email? I have the Shuffle app. Would they rather do the Shuffle app where I send them what we're sponsoring this time, the Aspira, whatever it is? Is it that they want the phone call from me and they want to chat for a few minutes? What do they want from me? I must follow up. It is not their job to remember to call you for the order. It is your job to remember to call them because it's your business. And we all go, I don't want to bother them. If they want something, they'll call me. And by the way, that Avon book they wanted to order from, it is buried underneath the Sunday paper, the 3 packs of homework they had to go through, the fact that the case they were working on is sitting on top of it, and the dog bowl that he told the kids to wash out 3 days ago is still sitting on top of all that. Come on, guys. People get busy. We have got to go and remind them, because you know what happens? Then you go take them the next book and they go, oh man, there was something I wanted from the other book. And what if that item is no longer available because it was seasonal and you were the one who laid down on the job? You were the one who didn't make sure that they got that product. That's a lot of responsibility, but it is your responsibility. Leave a personal note for your potential customers. Somebody maybe you connected with. Make sure, hey, remember we met here at the laundromat, whatever. Would love to, see, is there anything I can get you? What can I show you? What samples would you like? Use first week of your campaign to find new customers. That's absolutely the truth. Absolutely the truth. The whole thing is, what are you doing? Like I said, are you working this 2 hours on Monday and then you want to email me, you want to call me, you want to complain to me or your leaders and say, I can't find no customers? My first question is, how many hours this week did you put into your business? I'm going to tell you a story, a real quick story. I have a young lady who, matter of fact, is not selling with me any longer. Who's not muted, guys? Check your lines, please. Let's make sure you're muted. If you can, if you don't mind. I'm not sure who it is. I'm trying to look here. I don't see who it is. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Okay, I think we got them all. Young lady who was having trouble getting her business started. And she called me and she said to me, I don't understand it. It's my 4th campaign. She goes, I can't keep doing this. All I made was $21. That's all I made. And I was like, wow, okay. And I said, okay. I said, Lori, let's talk about this. I said, how many brochures did you get? And she said, 10. And I'm like, oh, okay. You had 10 brochures. Okay, that's good. And I said, so how long did it take you to go give those brochures out to your customers? She goes, well, no time, because they're just on my desk and they come pick them up. She says, so it's no problem. She says, so they come get them from me at my job, because that's the only people I sell to. Oh, okay. So like what, 5 minutes? She's like, yeah, like 5 minutes. Okay. I said, so do you call your people? Did you find out what they want? She goes, no, because if they want something, they just gonna give them. They're gonna call me. And I'm like, okay, so you didn't put any time into that. She says, no, don't need to. I said, okay. I said, it's all good. I said, so when you got your order in, I said, how long did it take you to put your order in the computer? I said, did you have a problem with that? Did it take you half an hour? Oh, no, she says, man, I'm good at the computer. 15 minutes. I was in. It was like that. Boom. Place the order. Pay for my order. It's all good. So I'm like, okay, so like we're up to 25 minutes here. And I said, so when your order came in, how long did it take you to pack your order? And she says, well, Molly, it was like 4 orders, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes. And I said, oh, okay, so let's throw delivery in there. How long did it take you to deliver? Oh, no, Molly, they come to my desk. They come to my desk to get it. So I don't got to do anything. And I'm like, Lori, do you hear what you just told me? She said, what? I said, Lori, if I add it up correctly, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I will give you an hour in 14 days that you put into your business. An hour, Lori. So technically, Lori, you just made $21 an hour. What do you make now? And she goes, I make $8.25 an hour. What do you mean I made? I said, how much time did you put into your business? I said, we just went over what you did for 2 weeks. I said, you told me you put an hour in and you made $21 after your brochures and everything. You just made, can you imagine, Lori, if you had put 4 hours into your business? 4 hours of follow-up, checking up, it may have been like $40 an hour. And she said, oh, yeah, I guess that wasn't too bad. I'm like, Lori, you show up every day for your job for $8.25 an hour. And that's all you have the chance to make. You could put 3 more hours into your business. Girl, after a year of that, you could be President's Club. You could be Honor Society. You do the follow-up. You do the work. It's there. When you think about it that way, it's a huge difference. So, okay, increase how much. Hold on, let's go back here 1 second. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. Recanvas neighborhoods. Engage your helpers. We talked about helpers. Sell to businesses. Offer employee incentives. Yeah, you can do that. Carry a box of products and demos or to sell. Anything I can't sell, something that I might have in stock that I didn't sell, that somebody returned, didn't want, order didn't pick up. I always take those with me in a basket to see when I'm delivering with customers. I will give them a bit more of a break, knock 20% off of it. I make a lot of sales that way, so I don't have to return anything. So think about that. Increase how much each customer buys from you. Again, easy techniques here. Link selling, linking one product to another product naturally. If they're buying the hair shampoo, are you turning them on to the conditioner? If they're buying the body wash and there's a lotion to go with it or a body spray, are you linking it to what it could go to? Add-on selling. Maybe you could suggest a related product. For instance, they buy the cherry sweater. What about linking them to, have you thought about these earrings? These earrings would look gorgeous. Have you thought about the shoes that go with this? wow, I think they would look great on you. Again, sometimes they just don't look that far ahead. So are you add-on? Are you cross-categorying? Okay, so what's that mean? If you've got somebody who only buys makeup, have you ever thought about giving them samples, talking to them about skincare, finding out what they feel like their issue is? Or if they've never bought a pair of earrings for you, jewelry, whatever, but you notice they wear earrings and it's not the same pair every time. Are you trying to cross the categories to see what else can I get them turned on to? All there. Create bundles. Create gift baskets. A lot of our reps do that. Janae does that a whole lot. She's very successful with it. Leave samples for everyone that you see. And again, I only do samples for person-to-person person-to-person sales, person-to-person contact. Again, I have a sample packet I give to people who I talk to, who I know they're interested in Avon. They say they are, and before we exchange the information, I offer them a sample packet and tell them I will be in touch in the next couple of days. Carry or wear the demos in a basket. If you've got a purse, if you've got a jewelry, if you've got a lotion that you want people to try, take it. When you see them, say, hey, I want you to try this lotion. Tell me what you think of it. What do you think of the smell of it? What do you think of this? And a lot of times they'll go, wow, put one in my order next time. I would love it if you did that. Order extra products for instant selling. This is good as long as you don't go overboard. You don't need a lot of stock, but a lot of times if you know like summertime bug guard, buy a few extra, that's always a good thing. Offer a customer discount or a free gift or large orders and offer one entry into the drawing of a basket for every $30. In my case, I do $25. Every $25, they get an entry in, and then I post on their invoices from the system. I say, hey, you just such and such Sarah J from La Plata, Maryland won this, and I do this with my e-store customers too. I include them all for this. Use the right tools. Actions will become part of your plan if you're using the right tools. Order your brochures. You cannot do this without brochures. Very few people can make a massive run at President's Club if you're not out there sharing your catalog. When you don't share a brochure, your store is closed. Yes, we have the e-store. Yes, you can say, please go here. Yes, I may have the Shuffle app that I can say, here's my virtual business card for you. That is all great, but that brochure is like the Sears wish book, except better. And when you put it in their hand, there's more apt they're going to see something they like. Ask current customers to take your Avon to work. Ask for referrals. Here we go. Maximize your demos by showing them. Lumpy brochures. Some people do those. That's a schooling from old, but it still works. For me right now, what I do, for instance, the eye lift is on sale. If I had samples of eye lift, I would put that sample in. Right now, it's been the what is the last one that we did? I can't remember that I put it. It was one of the line correctors, and I had samples for it. So all my customers who got an order from me that I was delivering, they all got that sample on the page that it was in there where it was on sale. And I got to tell you, last campaign, I sold 2 of them. It's not a lot, but that's 2 I think I wouldn't have had if I hadn't have done it. Follow up on samples. You can give samples out all day long, guys. It's all good, but follow up with them. Find out what they thought. Maybe they meant to call you. Again, this is a business. If you're going to do an action, if you don't follow through with what you started, you're not going to see any success from this stuff. Fundraising ideas. This is what I like. Watch your customers grow. This is huge. Customer A orders every campaign. This is about 15% of my customers. Every time I give them a brochure, they place an order every campaign. I love them. They're my favorite. They're awesome. I wish they were all that way, but they're not. Customer B orders every second to third campaign. Customer B is the normal customer. Every other to every third campaign. Customer C orders for gift giving only. I have people who I won't hear from them and I'll think, oh, they found another representative. And then I will call, or about the time I take them off the list from getting the brochure, it never fails. Every time I take them off the list, Bam, there's an order. Suddenly I get an email. You want a secret? Take them off your list for a couple of campaigns. All of a sudden they'll order from you. It's just crazy. It happens to me all the time. And then you have the people who don't buy. You do. You have the people who just, oh yeah, I need the brochure. I need the brochure. I need the brochure. Please, oh my gosh, I can't live without the brochure. But that you're like, I have a place to order for me in 6 months. What you need the brochure for? Just wondering. That's a hard decision. My customers have 6 months to order from me with all the reminders and everything else. And if they haven't ordered from me, they get a phone call. I let them know that the brochures really do cost me money and that I want them to know that they can go to my web store anytime they would like to. And I will even send it to them every campaign with my email, but the brochures stop after a while. That takes a lot for me to do it. And sometimes but let me tell you what I do with all those people. Around Halloween time, I start them all back up again. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, because there's always that chance that they're going to find that one gift they couldn't find anywhere else. So think about that. Remember to keep this all in baby steps. Focus on changing your B customers into A customers. Turn the C customers into B customers. And focus on turning the D customers into C customers. And you can. If you send it to them the right time, you never know. It might happen. So which salespeople are getting it done? 48% of salespeople make one call and they quit. 25% of salespeople make 2 calls and they quit. 15% of salespeople make 3 calls and they quit. So think about this. 88% of salespeople quit after their first, their second, and their third call. The 12% of salespeople who keep on calling, they're doing 80% of the business out there. 80%. Follow up, follow up, follow. They don't got to talk to you. Follow up. Whichever way you feel is best for you or best for your customer, they are the ones. So it's discovered that 60% of the merchandise was purchased after the 5th call or after. Again, they say they're interested, but if you would follow up, maybe you would get an order before then. So it's definitely good. Moral, even the most difficult prospect can be sold if called regularly. These are just sale and promotion flyers, like thinking back from older campaigns. Sometimes you want to run your own specials. Buy something from this page, and then on page 123, which could be a hand cream or something, pick something that you want for free. This takes a little bit more effort, and it takes local. This is only for local clientele. You cannot do this on your e-store. But special orders, sometimes that can be great for your local people. Let's see what we got here. Campaign 5, I did the free eyeshadow. Adriana, I saw that. That was great. That was great. Very, very good. Join our 400 Team Onward Club. Yeah, anybody, it only takes $385 a campaign to make President's Club if you did that from campaign 1 to campaign 26, okay? But here's the deal. When you make President's Club or you make an order of $400 or more, I cut your name out on my list and you go into my basket for the whole year. And then everything that I have extra, gifts that I've won from Avon, luggage I've won from Avon, jewelry I've won from Avon, products that I've gotten from Avon. Yeah, I tell you, it's cool to be a top leader. When you're a top leader, you get a whole lot of free stuff. So it's very, very awesome. But for me, I pass it down to you guys. So when I do that, you go into the prize for the drawing. We give away a lot of stuff at the end of the year. Additional training, of course, here it all is. My YouTubes, this will be on the YouTube when I get done. We have our team Facebook group. We have the national, global, really, Facebook group. And you can ask questions there and get answers, and you can offer what you're doing. By the way, sharing in this business is huge. When you're doing something that gets results, share it on Team Onward. Let people know what you're doing. It could work for them. You could be responsible and not even know it for somebody staying around because you gave them a fabulous idea and they tried it and it worked for them. It's not always about what I say or Sharon says or Janae or Brenda or Julie or the leaders that are bigger leaders on the team. Yeah, we've all tried a lot of stuff, but sometimes for me in the beginning, when I found somebody who was where I was, that meant a whole lot to know that if they can, I can too. So pretty cool. Okay, so let's stop the share here on this. I knew this was going to be longer than it should have been. That's why we do these an hour and a half. If you have questions, what I'm going to ask you to do is when you're sending me the email, I am going to ask you if you will put your questions in there. I will not only answer your question, but I will also put these questions in Team Onward and answer them so that people are very aware as to this can help them too. Guys, what this is, it's slow, steady, and consistent. That's what President's Club is all about. Slow, steady, consistent. When you do what you're supposed to do, especially when you don't want to do it, that is when you start seeing results, not just when it's easy, okay? So, you're going to get frustrated. You're going to get discouraged. You're going to go, this sucks, because I have many times when it's not working for me the way I want it to be. But if you truly love the product and you believe that this company can help make you that better person, get you to a better place, help somebody else be better, put a smile on somebody's face because you delivered that Avon order. When you've had a bad day, sometimes just knowing that you can put a smile on somebody's face can make all the difference in the world. That's what I'm going to tell you. And that's what we do every day. We change lives, we bring the positive, and we become better because of what we learn being businessmen and women, okay? So don't forget Molly7720 at Gmail. Don't forget if you want the Avon dollars thing, ask for it. Let me know you were on the call live so I can get you in the raffle. And I will be announcing all those winners. Probably an email too, but most probably first in Team Onward. So you want to get in there if you're not in there. Leaders, we got a call next week. Don't forget after the new rep call. If you feel like you're not new, you need a refresher. Be on the calls on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're still giving a lot of good information there. We're going to have a lot more to share next month on our sales meeting. You're going to get the invite to that. I appreciate you guys. I need you to know this. I appreciate you. I am so proud of our team. I would love to tell you it's me. It's not. It's you. It's what you do. It's what you share, and it's what you make out of this. You all make me look really, really good. I got to tell you, you do. I appreciate your hard work, but what I hope more is that you're doing something to show your families and the people who doubt you what you can be in this business. But that's not going to happen if you don't do what you should do to make things happen. So go forth. Don't get hooked on the what's new or you'll be in the Addicts Club with me, okay? Don't do that. If you need me, reach out to your leaders. I love you guys. You're the bomb, and I will see you at our next meeting. Take care.